do a little bit on my computer, but not too often.
I played at my home, at my friend's house. I had a best buddy, Kevin, who had a lot of game systems too, and we used to trade games and we'd go over each other's house on the weekends and play.
What do video games do for you?
Really, it's just killing time and distracting me from like whatever chaos is going on in my house.
Xbox.
I played Space Invaders. That was my favorite game. I played some Asteroids, a little bit of Pac-Man.
I like a big variety, but some of my favorites are games like Minecraft, sandbox worlds, because they're so diverse and the player kind of gets to decide their own path.
I was playing them when they first came out. I played board games, I played Legos, and then when video games finally came out, that seemed like the ultimate in gaming.
I think that they're trying too hard to like use it. Like, I mean, there are plenty of good games from before the internet that just you played by yourself, you played with the game, and there were no other people, and they were great. And now everything's like play online with your friends and achievements and levels and whatever.
It's made gaming both easier for game developers and for gamers themselves. For game developers, a lot easier to I guess to be able to engage the audience. You have a lot more mediums through which to have a game. And for gamers, it's now possible. I mean, it used to be you had to call up your friends, they'd all come over with the controllers, play some N64, but now it's possible to connect with people thousands of miles, even countries away.
I mean, well, as you said, it gives a new platform to play on with other people so you can interact with more humans, but I think it's bad as well though, because all this interactivity, like as I said, stops kids from going out and communicating with real people and stops them from building social skills that are important in later life, you know?
I think games are a lot more interactive than like movies or TV. I think that's one reason why people like them so much, is because it's something that engages you. It's something a little bit different than just watching a show.
I think that's a great way that consoles have branched out to include a larger audience.
I'd definitely pop in a DVD every once in a while on the Xbox, but I use Netflix and HBO on the Xbox all the time. So it's not just a video game system. It's I can watch pretty much anything.
As a developer myself, microtransactions are a great thing because you can get a lot of publicity with lesser priced games, offering premium items in the game and other perks as well. I believe that motion technology is the way of the future. Now with such things as Google Glass, everything is motion controlled, voice controlled, where you're not really interacting with your hands anymore.
I'm not really sure how advanced or what direction they go in, but I think it's good to get a wider variety of people engaged in video games. A lot of people think, oh, video game, I'm just going to go hide in my parents' basement playing video games all day. But it's something that you can do. Like we play Just Dance 4, and that's a lot of fun to get people engaged.
I hope we have some sort of virtual reality, because that'd be kind of neat. Something where not only like the Wii controller, you swing it, or like the Kinect, you move your body to control it, but something where like the environment around you kind of morphs to be part of the game, similar to like the 3DS has the little cards that you aim at and it actually projects the 3D game onto a surface. Something like that, but where it takes 3D objects and it pulls them into the game. I think that would be the ultimate like gaming experience, is to have the world around you become the game.
We have new games and new technologies to use those games coming out every day, from motion controls to, I've actually seen online that I haven't got yet, which I kind of want, is this helmet that you wear. It's kind of like a neuro joystick. So things like that. Like I said, with Glass, it's all voice controlled. You can do games on that, interacting with the environment.
I can't really predict the future, and I think you can look back at a lot of these sort of gimmicky things in the past and say, well, that didn't really last, like that wasn't such a great idea. But I think all of those things maybe are building blocks for other designers to pick up an idea and say, you know what, we could do that better. You know, instead of just having a game that recognizes our face, maybe we have a game that can recognize our entire body, you know, or rather than it just be a voice synthesis thing, maybe it can recognize our voice and respond to it in some way. So I think any little innovation, however gimmicky it seems, is probably an idea that somebody else, if it doesn't work, will take a step further. So, you know, I'm all for change.